Yeah, we working. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. Ego's Army. Gang gang. Digital mob. You hurt? We back. You hurt? Peep the flow. We about to go. Man, YouTube ain't sending out notifications. Stop playing with me. Man, this whole thing has been crazy since the coronavirus. All of a sudden, my stuff is looking super choppy. I know the haters want to be like me. They want to copy like a Xerox machine. Check it out. They kind of sloppy. They want to copy. It's getting choppy. They sloppy. They want to copy them. You go. You hurt. Sequel. You hurt. You go. You hurt. Yeah, I'm the baddest man on the planet. I'm on that Mike Tyson shit. It's spinal. I just came. I want to eat his kids. I want to eat his children for breakfast. I'm on that Mike shit. That 80s prime Mike shit. And I want your heart. I want to eat his kids. Praise be Allah. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. I'm just ferocious. I want his heart. I want to eat his kid. Praise be Allah. Oh my God. I'm Jack Dempsey. I'm Sonny Listen. I'm cut from their cloth. There's no one that can match this. My defense is impregnable. My style is impetuous. I'm just ferocious. I want his heart. He thinks he's Alexander. He's no conqueror. Lennox, I'm coming for you, sweetie. Hey, Lennox. Where Lennox? Let me stop for the motherfucker punch me next time he see me. I am not trying to get that Lennox jab. Oh, shit. I was just joking. Oh, damn. Damn, Lennox, damn. What if Lennox just start busting my ass? Y'all old media would love that. Lennox just start drilling me. Oh, damn, Lennox. Oh, shit. Ouch. Owie. Motherfucker Lennox start hitting me with that crispy ass Bodman jab. You know, what's up, your audience? That motherfucker hit me with that Jamaican jab and shit. What the fuck? With that jerk chicken jab, you feel me? Oh, out. Stop, Lennox, stop. Lennox, I'm coming for let me stop saying that, because I really don't want no smoke with Lennox. He's still big, bro. Them motherfucking hands. Okay, Lennox. How's everybody doing on this quarantine? I'm coming for you. Shit. That Rona virus sounded like Prime Mike, too. Yeah. You better stay the fuck at home. I'm coming for you. Yeah, if you don't wear no gloves, no mask, I'm gonna catch you in traffic. I'm gonna catch you. And the motherfucker Rona sounding like Prime Mike. Yeah, don't go to the grocery store. Don't go to the hospital. Don't go visit your boy. Don't get your hair cut. I'm coming for you like custom. Cuss always told me I had to infect as many people as possible. Like, hell no. That motherfucker Mike was a bad boy. Oh, this quarantine. You know what makes it worse? For me, I don't like being told what to do. I think y'all can kind of get that. So just the fact that I can't go nowhere, you know, city on lock and shit, that makes it worse. It's not even like I work from home anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I get a lot of shit done here. But just the fact that you can't, hey, it is what it is, man. I don't like being told no. But this is one of them rare exceptions where I gotta just bow down like West Side Connection and just accept what it is. You know, all them kids in Florida sound stupid as fuck. The ones that was at the beach talking about, hey, it's my 21st birthday. I just want to party, dude. I just want to party. You sound stupid as a motherfucker. Fuck around, be looking like walking dead and shit. Talking about it's your 21st and nothing's gonna stop your party. Shit. Get that upper respiratory failure where you can't motherfucking breathe. That I bet you that slow you up. Dumbass kids. They said, fuck social distancing, dude. I'm 21. I hope I wasn't that stupid. I know I wasn't that stupid when I was 21. A motherfucker. You know, all the bars are closed, but we're having day parties. We're making the most of it, dude. You know, because I'm 21. It's my birthday. Nothing will stop this. Shit. That fucking Rona finna... Alright. Play with it if you want to. I bet you that... Bro, drink some Jägermeister when you catch that fucking Rona. Catch that Rona and then tell me how many shots. Bro, alcohol dehydrates you. So the kids is already doing too much was in that fucking video. Yeah, you already doing way too much. Motherfucker, you already behind course because you dehydrated already. And alcohol thins your blood. Man, stop telling me all these celebrities that got it. They just regular humans. You know, it like, see, y'all value celebrities too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all look at celebrities like celebrities is bulletproof. You know, Tom Hanks, just because motherfucker thought starting big in Forrest Gump, that don't mean you can't get it unless he on the island like he was in Castaway. Bro, he couldn't, like Tom Hanks, no disrespect, but bro, he couldn't even control his boat. The motherfucking Somali pirates was the original Rona because they just jumped on his boat and took over. Hey! Look at me. Hey. I'm the captain of the ship now. Bro, so if he couldn't stop Somali pirates, then he can't stop no virus. He's a regular person. It's an influenza. It's a strain that the world has never seen. This, you know, this exact one. And it's like attacking people's respiratory. That motherfucker, bro, you couldn't stop them Ethiopian, Somali motherfuckers from jumping on the boat. So you ain't gonna stop no virus either. Remember that motherfucker with the teeth? Motherfucker, mouth look like a bit in chocolate bar, Snickers bar and shit. Hey, look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain of the ship now. Like, man, shut your Michael Blackson with a S-curl ass the fuck up. That motherfucker jumped on that boat quick. Hey, them Somalis, bro, they quick than a motherfucker. Them Somali pirates, they fast than a bitch. They jumped on that shit quick and took off. Hey, look at me. Bro, he got gangsta on him, didn't he? Hey, look at me. I'm the captain of the ship now. Oh, shit. This motherfucker mean business. This motherfucker crazy. Man, what the hell? Oh, YouTube tried to put the fuck to me. Bro, YouTube tried to play Jay-Z Dead Presidents so they could monetize my video on autoplay. You see how they tried to play me? Bro, they were about to play I Caught It Right Now. They try to play the Jay-Z Dead Presidents music video. So I fuck around and they say, oh, Jay-Z copyrighted your video and he want the money. Hell nah. They try to give Hov my money like he ain't worth the bill. I bet before I'm going to put a Billy on the board, Hall of Famer Hov, I did it all with had a pen. Y'all knew that was coming, had to remind y'all again, huh? Bro, they try to give Hov my money. You see how it just started playing? Bro, don't be playing no music copyrighted shit and then trying to monetize my shit. You see how they be doing me? YouTube, they like, yeah, we gonna give Hov this money. Like he don't have enough fucking money. Hov don't need this. I got this. Motherfucker, Hov at home getting Boxingego money too. B, got this motherfucking ego. It's perfect. Like, motherfucker don't need this money. See how they try to do me slick shit? Hey, B, we got him. Like, what do you mean we got him? Motherfucker try to give Hov my money. That shit pissed me off. You do be tripping, bro. I be going to weigh-ins, filming the weigh-ins for y'all. Right? I be filming the weigh-ins like y'all. And they have some stupid song playing in the background, hella low, because the punk ass DJ, what's his name, be playing a song, and y'all click on it obviously to watch the weigh-in, Pacquiao Thurman shit that I covered or whatever, and then they'll be like, oh, Pitbull, the monetization is going to Pitbull. Man, fuck Pitbull. When it comes to this guap, when it comes to this money, you see what I'm saying? Like, Pitbull, he cool, but how you gonna give Pitbull the ego money? Knowing damn well they didn't click on this video for no Mr. 305, Takedo one, Cool Loco. They didn't click on here for no motherfucking Pitbull. They came to holler at the boy. They came to be part of Ego's army. Ain't nobody was thinking about no Pitbull. The motherfucking title, description, tag, none of it said Pitbull. And you just trying to get it because it's faintly playing in the background. Man, you two be on that bullshit. It's Mr. 305. Man, get that Mr. 305, bro. He got his own bread. Leave me the fuck alone. You two be trying to do that slick shit. You be trying to do that slick shit. Get everybody my money. Because they know I'm the independent stream king. I don't got no one taking a cut. Sponsors, they got to pay me. And you got to pay me nicely. Shout out to Disney. I'm Disney Ego. I am Walt Disney in the flesh. I am William Shakespeare. Walt Disney Google. Man, they got to pay. I'm making these companies pay. Now, speaking of these companies paying, god damn, this YouTube is slowed in a bitch right now. Bro, I really can't do shit. It must be they need some new servers because they can't keep everybody at home. They can't keep up with this traffic or some shit. I ain't never had this much lag until this fucking quarantine bullshit. Look, I can't play a song. Pictures rolling, baby. Look, it won't even play a song. I got fast gigabyte fucking internet. I got the fastest shit. I pay a lot for this internet. And it can't get through a fucking audio song? Wow. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all can't go to work. That's what it is. But we still mobbing though. West side. Yeah. Yeah, bro, they got me looking like fucking Usher's and Confession album and shit. You got it bad. When you're on the phone, hang up and you come. I'm like, bro, they got me looking all stuttery and shit. Fucking Matrix ass. Man, I'll be glad when this shit is over, bro. And I ain't trying to complain, but fuck. They got me doing the Usher. Watch this. See the thing about you that caught my eye is the same thing that makes me change my mind. They got me on some Usher shit. Oh, let me get to my boy Sean Jones. He's supporting the channel, like always. Shout out to Sean Jones. Thanks for the stream. Stay safe, Ego and fam. Oh yeah, much def. Everybody be safe out there. Smash the like button. I know this quarantine sucks, but we're going to get through it like everything else that life throws us. When life gives us lemons, motherfucker, we going to make some lemonade. Like hot dog on a stick. Hey, I can't hold you. That hot dog on the stick lemonade, that shit hit different. Y'all have hot dog on the stick where you live? You taste that lemonade, it had the right amount of tartness. God damn. This hot dog on a stick lemonade is, bro, that lemonade at hot dog on a stick, I ain't even gonna hold you. That shit'll give you an accent. Motherfucker from Compton, and they'll put that twang in your voice. Let me see what this is about. God damn. This some good ass lemonade. Bro. That shit, it just hit different. It hit you right here. Right in your mandibles. God damn. This is tasty. This is some tasty lemonade. Motherfuckers had you talking different and shit. This how you know when a drink is good, because black people will look at the bottle, start reading nutrition facts and shit. like they care. You be like, god damn. Like you gotta verify with the bottle what the fuck you just drank and shit. You know what I'm saying? How many calories in this? How many total carbohydrates? God damn, this some good lemonade. Bro, that's how you know the drink is real than a motherfucker. When you taste it and you gotta look at the bottle. Motherfucker had that bottle. Go. This tastes juicy fruit. Motherfucker, how you talking like Lil Richard? Woo! I said the wah baba luba do the road. Woo! Shut up. Bro, that shit how you sound like Lil Richard with that thin ass mustache. I said, god damn. Now this some drink. Woo! Y'all youngers don't know. Oh shit. Hey, bro, man, what the fuck? They trying to, hold on, I got it. Bro, they're trying to play copyrighted music on my shit. Let me stop. I gotta stop this, bro. They keep trying to play music. I gotta stop this, bro. Stop the fucking madness, B. Man, what the fuck? God damn, there's some. How you talking like that dude from the internet? Hey, that is you. You know that dude? I don't know. I don't even know what his name is. Whatever the fuck his name is. Motherfucking drink be good. Damn. That is you. Who the fuck is that? That dude. I don't even know if he do videos anymore. Bro, I used to see him, that motherfucker. Yeah, Mr. Hotspot. That's his name. God damn. That is you. He said, I remember how to say this from Spanish class. Muy bien. Delicioso. That is you. Yeah, that motherfucker. When the drink be too good, that shit be muy bien. Bro, my computer, YouTube trying to get my computer that Rona shit. What the fuck? I can't get through. Man, what the fuck? Man, hell no. Hold on, yo. Alright, we back. Hey, that is you. Motherfucker be laughing in the shit. Sounding like the Living Color intro. In living color, you can do what you wanna do. You see, like a balloon. You see, it's never too late and it's never too soon. Take it from me inside to be. In living color. I'm so glad I tuned in. Oh, Tania, that is you. Yeah, I'm glad you tuned in too. Bro, we all on the quarantine. You two be on that sucker shit sometimes, bro. Bro, we got 105 people. They not sending notifications and motherfuckers on quarantine. Bro, I should have 10 billion people watching right now. But once again, they ain't sending out notifications. You ain't got no job, you ain't got shit to do. But like I said, like you see the people in the chat saying they never got notifications. Yeah, but that hot dog on a stick lemonade be real. And the corn dogs be good too. Yeah, that corn dog be good. I remember I used to work at a mall, and there's this gay fella that worked at the hot dog on a stick, and they used to have to wear these like little short shorts and this like chef hat, and he used to they used to like have this like little bucket with the lemonade, and he would be like, you had to smash the lemon, like they make like real lemonade, you know what I'm saying, like smashed lemons and shit. And then the gay dude was like just doing hella extra, like twerking with the lemon. Like the way he was, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, and don't try to say, oh, try to get the BLTs on me. I don't care what y'all do. I don't care what your preference is. I'm just telling you what he did, what the motherfucker did, bro. Like, they had like the little pogo stick shit smashing the lemon, and he was like, I would have, like, he was doing hella extra. You see what I'm saying? Like, that is not no normal way to smash the fucking lemon. I would have rocked. Big booty, boom, 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 boom. Like, he was doing hella extra. You feel me? He was just doing that. Boom, big booty, boom, 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 boom. The motherfucker was like doing hella extra. Like, just, man, give me my motherfucking lemonade. You know what I'm saying? Doing hella extra. Like, Captain, come. Bro, like, why are you twerking to make the lemonade and shit? Like, that's not even in your job description to be doing that. What, you want a large? Like, I want you to stop doing that. What the fuck? That's what I want. Yeah, give me a large. Give me a large dough. That motherfucker was twerking in the lemonade smashing process. The fuck? Yeah, that motherfucker had it. You listen to Uncle Luke before you clocked in? Big booty, what it? Y'all tripping. My job gave me 6 weeks off with pay. I was hella bored. Shit, that's cool. Some people ain't got like pay, or I know someone that does physical, personal training, and their job gave them 50% of their salary for, I don't even think it was 6 weeks. Man, we got to get through this Rona shit. We got to get through this Rona. Yeah, bro, I'm about to just get in shape. This is like prison, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just finna get on my Tukey Williams. I'm not eating out. I'm eating good, bro. I'm about to be on my Tukey shit. I'm finna be on that Tukey when this is all over. I'm gonna be on my Tukey. Hey, cuz, what's up? What's up with cuz? Bro, I'm about to be on that Tukey shit. Cause I gotta do something. I can't move about like I want to. I'm about to be on my Tukey, bro. Do triangle push-ups and shit. Be on some prison shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I know where not to visit. I don't get that, but whatever. Yeah, I hope these companies is taking care of y'all, man. I really do. It's hard times for everybody. The economy is definitely gonna have to bounce back from this. You know, some people are like pessimistic. Be so swole you can't move your neck. Nah, no, you see motherfucker try to give you directions with no neck and shit. You go down the Witcher way. Like, what the fuck is a Witcher way? Motherfucker, no neck Nate and shit. Man, go. First of all, you gonna jump on the 405, and then go Witcher way. I'm like, man, what the fuck is a Witcher way? You buff neck motherfucker. Sick of these buff neck motherfuckers, bro. Be too buff and shit. Or when you try to give them direction and they look all stupid. Like, I used to work at a mall and shit. They'd be like, oh, how do you get to Macy's? Just go straight down. It's the last store on the left. Like, but bitch, I said go this way. Last store on the left. You don't know your left and right, motherfucker. Like, you too swole to take directions. That's some stupid shit. When motherfuckers get too buff, they try to act like they can't do anything. All you can do is just sit here and fucking lift and shit. You can't think. You have no, like, cognitive thinking. You can't follow direction. All you can do is whey protein, motherfucking amino acids and BCAAs, you old buff neck motherfucker. Like, you a dumb meathead motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take simple directions. I'm too swole to be thinking like this. How you too swole to think? You on Roy's. You on Diana ball. That's what this is. Motherfucker got you fried. Yeah. I didn't know you like to eat wild boar meat, huh? Sherm, Dust, PCP, wild boar, butt naked. That's what you had, Tyson Fury. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Tyson Fury ate the wild boar meat, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you and Huey Fury, you was sitting at the crib and said, yeah, let me go to a Lancashire pig farm and get some boar meat, huh? Yeah, you want to eat some boar meat, huh? Man, how are people getting blocked right now? Y'all want that Tyson Fury work? Okay. When they hate, donate. Y'all gonna pay. I don't give a fuck about this quarantine. Y'all gonna pay. Ain't shit changed. Don't come to my stream unless you got a couple dollars in your name. $1 super chat every time they keep hating with this ludicrous shit. This man disturbing the peace. They coming with that ludicrous shit. Block them. Yeah. Yeah, block them. All right, look. In the words of Roy Jones Jr., my favorite fighter, I didn't want to do this, but y'all made me. I just dropped the heat. You like it what you see. I got the heat for your ass. So Tyson Fury, on top of the Lancashire pig farmer now retracting his statement, y'all just got to deal with the laggy stream. I don't give a fuck. It's clearly not. I told you. There's an uptick in the amount of people that are at home that are on social media because they're quarantined. So this is not me. I have the fastest internet that my company Comcast provides. So the lag is nothing I can do about it. I have no additional windows open. There's nothing I can do about it. So you guys can listen. You guys can still hear. You know, just imagine if you don't like the words being out of sync or whatever the fuck is happening, just imagine it's right. Or just shut your eyes and listen. Just meditate and listen to what I'm saying. You know, I got to work through all this madness. The audio is good. Y'all hear me. Who cares if my mouth is looking like a martial arts movie? You killed my brother Chan. Now I've been sworn to destroy you. I know all your tricks. I've read your books. Bro, I can't help that. This is clearly not me. When this shit slow up, you'll see. It'll go right back to normal. So until then, show must go on. Now, my shit looking like Kung Fu Theater. Just deal with it. There's nothing I can do. The servers can only process a certain amount of people in each region on at the same time. And we all are on at the same time. Because ain't nobody got shit to do with this fucking quarantine. You know, unless you want to go to the store and be out there, you know. Ain't nobody trying to do that. So we all self-quarantine. We got to get through this. So anyway. I didn't want to do this, but y'all made me. So Tyson Fury, it just keeps going from sugar to shit. Smash the like button. I'm destroying. That's why what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying them. So I don't look forward to anybody for savior. I don't need anybody to work for me. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. So I don't look forward to UCAD doing a real investigation. I'm not convinced. You know, I'm not convinced that they're looking into it because, you know, long story short, there's some stuff that has been very sketch that they've already done. So that raised red flags to me about how thorough they are. And the fact that they let Tyson Fury, because they didn't have enough money, bro, that never happens in America. If OJ is accused of murder, 2 people, do you think the United States would ever be in a position where the court system would not try him because they feared they didn't have enough money to try him or some stupid shit? No. Only in the UK you see this monkey ass shit happening with they drug testing. And then Eddie Hearn, big mouth, got the nerve to make past comments about, U.S. drug doping is run rampant. What? Who's failed drug tests and been accused of drug tests recently in major fights more? The UK, motherfuckers from outside of America. Yeah, there's been some Gerald Millers, but for every Gerald Miller, you have a Dillian White, you had Tyson Fury, right? And fights that are happening overseas. Actually in Russia, they didn't allow the motherfuckers in the Olympics because the drug testing they're like, motherfuckers is cheating and it's going too crazy. So you couldn't even get in the Olympics. So that's just a brief history. Y'all could Google it. See, I educate myself on every matter before I start speaking. Block Clint Stone. Fuck what you talking about. Don't care. Block him. Yeah, just block him. They ain't gonna stop this show. Listen, I keep telling you the same thing, and you believe whatever you want. Notice they're coming with the deflection and distractions, but they're never answering the questions we're asking. They haven't even let me present what I have to present in this particular episode, in this particular live stream, and they're already saying, oh, yeah, he won, he beat your boy. It's the same shit. Listen, if old media ever wants to recover from this, they got to get better representation, people representing them. You know what I'm saying? New media, we got some real life like warriors representing and like looking for the truth and presenting great points and evidence and stuff. They got motherfuckers just out here saying the dumbest of things. Oh, your black boy lost. Okay, so you want me to believe somebody who Tyson Fury says it's not about color, it's not about race, but then these dumbass fans that are racist, the ones that are saying stuff like, oh, your black boy lost on Black History Month, deal with it. End of. So you want me to believe that? I'm presenting what I believe to be my case and suspect, and I'm explaining to you, and I'm going in detail explaining how the glove looks suspect, why it looks suspect, giving you evidence, showing you pictures. This is not contested. To this day, all these fake videos debunking Mayweather channel and this and that, and people writing articles, nobody's debunked how the fuck you make your wrist bend backwards like that at 6'9", and it keeps happening in Wilder fights, shit like that, the weird shit. You have the Christian Hammer fight, you have the pig farmer. Bro, where there's smoke, there's fire. Why would everybody, Nick Asbury, pig farmer, the Christian Hammer fight before it started got prolonged or postponed because Tyson Fury's gloves needed to be fixed, right? He failed 2 drug tests for 2 different drugs. He's an admitted dope fiend. Like, oh yeah, I was partying, I didn't care about life, whoop, whoop, whoop. Nandrolone, they said one of the side effects is hair loss. He shaved all his hair off and started receding and had pattern baldness, which is genetic, but anabolic steroids can expedite that process. So if you look at Nandrolone, one of the side effects is baldness. His brother Shane don't look like he's in crazy shape or a pro athlete. I never heard about him fighting professionally. And he has a full head of hair and it looks curly and it's kind of like a fro almost at this point. And Tyson Fury started losing all of his hair at age 26. So there's a lot of circumstantial evidence that looks extremely crazy. I really detailed this in one of my videos and in an unpacked video. Bro, he started cutting, look it up. He was fighting Joey Abel and he fought Derek Chisora in the first fight. And he had a full head of hair. Then he fails a drug test in 2015, right? He failed a drug test at 2015, and then around that time, he loses all of his hair right after he decides to go bald. Look at suspect. Look at suspect. So, and your cut, like, bro, there's just so much shit that looks suspect of this. Tyson Fury is bigger than Huey Fury, right? That's a fact. 6'9" versus 6'4". How the fuck y'all both have illegal amounts of nandrolone in your system with 2 different bodies, 2 different digestive tracts, 2 different, just internal systems? Like some people have IBS. and poor gut health. Some people don't. Some people have eczema. Like I have eczema. I get eczema rashes and shit, right? Some people don't. So you and your cousin don't, you have two different bodies and parents and things like that. So you're related, but how you both have the same shit, like the same levels of bullshit with completely different. So you ingested the same amount of wild boar as your cousin. That's what you want me to believe? Oh, okay. You just both had the same amount with two different BMIs and body types and sizes, and y'all both just had over the limit illegal amounts. Like, okay, sometimes, like, let's say you eat dinner with your family, and let's say that you had Thanksgiving dinner and the turkey had something in it, like some tainted turkey, right? The amount of turkey that you ate might be more or less than what your dad ate or than your sister. So imagine a whole family having like increased higher levels of something, but they all ate like my sister's not my size, obviously. She's not as big as me, right? So she has these upper limits of nandrolone just like I did, and we're different sizes. And my sister is not as much of a meat person. You know what I'm saying? She don't like meat as much. So she probably had less turkey than me because I'm more of a carnivore meat eater. You see what I'm saying? Now, it's time to cook, y'all. I did a video about this, but in case you missed that, because it's kind of like debuted at the same time. I don't care if UCAD and California State Athletic Commission, Nevada State Athletic Commission, they might not research this stuff. They might, WBC, all of them. I can't control what another person does. That's why we're doing our own private independent research to see if this stuff, if it leans towards Tyson Fury being innocent or guilty. And the more I research, the more suspect it looks. We'll just leave it at that. The more circumstantial evidence comes out and the more we dig, the more suspect it looks. I think that's fair to say. So if you act oblivious to this, then fuck you, you're part of the problem. That's all there is to it. Because if you don't think with all this circumstantial evidence and picture evidence and video evidence, and these aren't just allegations anymore. Him failing a drug test is an actual fact. His glove bending back is an actual fact. We can watch this on a video. Him having war tape and it like increasingly becomes more apparent at the bottom of his gloves not being laced. These are actual facts you can look at. You can see videos and pictures and zoomed in and all this HD quality of all of these things. So some of it's circumstantial, but some of it is irrefutable. Once again, Steve Cunningham explained and hit a heavy bag, which a heavy bag is not the same as a human because you have facial tissue and nerves and shit. A heavy bag don't have that. When is the last time you seen a heavy bag with cartilage? When motherfucker, like, it had a nose and it had ears. That's some goofy shit. You have never seen a heavy bag with actual like skin tissue and muscle fiber and shit like that. So if a heavy bag is in a gym and newer, it's going to be just a solid body of mass until it gets broken down from being hit over the years or something and has that wear and tear. Right? That's just the reality of it. So that's not even comparable. You're more likely to probably break your hand on a heavy bag than on a person's face, because a person's face is going to be a lot more pliable and have more give. So Steve Cunningham just demonstrated that you could do it on a heavy bag, which again, it didn't look like a worn out heavy bag, like, in a Rocky movie where you see the cracks and creases in it. It looked like a new heavy bag, which is, again, if it's a newer heavy bag, it hasn't been broken in for decades like some gyms. So to me, that's probably more dangerous on a heavy bag. And he still did it. He still did it. There's this other notion from fucking Django, Ishe Smith, and other people. Oh, why would he cheat? That's just stupid. Why would anyone cheat? Why does anyone cheat? To get an unfair advantage. So that's stupid. The other people are saying, like Ishe Smith and people are saying, why would he have a glove on wrong on one hand for 12 rounds? That's just stupid. No, you're interpreting what the fuck you want to hear. Name one person that said his glove was on wrong on both hands. Nobody. Name one person that said his glove was on wrong for all of 12 rounds. Nobody. So once again, old media, you keep sending your weak, dusty ass people to argue for you, and you guys are getting buried because you're not disproving anything. Nobody is, especially me, and I don't like to bring other people into it because I don't get to watch everyone's content, but I know for a fact, for me and from what I've seen, I haven't heard anyone who's pro Glovegate and says investigate and this looks suspect or he's guilty or whatever that has accused Tyson Fury of having his glove on wrong for all of 12 rounds. The whole basis of the argument is that it's on loose, so you have the ability to finagle in and out of the glove and move around. The whole thought process is all these feints and doing all this shit. He could be ejecting his hand and then reinserting his hand and doing all these feints and shit, moving like a fucking dope fiend, right? And this is him, because he has play in the glove, this is him, trying to refasten the glove and get out and, make it look non-conspicuous, right? The whole theory of this is things like Ricky Hatton got up on the apron, towel over his shoulder, and then he went like this and swiped down on Fury's glove, and it looked like he knocked it ajar, knocked it looser because the glove was already loose. It's always the left hand. Why is it always the left hand? Because his right is more of his money hand because he's an orthodox fighter. So all this bullshit happening with the left hand, I can understand it because it's more of the setup hand. The 1-2. The 1 is to loosen you up, get you to bite on feints, this wiggly, weird, goofy shit, maybe hit you, maybe, rupture your eardrum because he's punching like this and all this bullshit, and loosen you up, and it's more of a decoy hand. And then once you get hit, like, what the fuck? The punches hand landing weird and, weird spots, and you thought you ducked the punch, but the glove and the fist is in the wrong part. Then he bow. You're distracted by all this bullshit. It's a decoy. You see what I'm saying? It's like when Malcolm X got killed, and they depict this in the movie with Spike Lee. Shout out to Spike Lee. Excellent cinematic film. Malcolm X was speaking at the podium, and he's like, we didn't land on, saying his speech, whatever speech it was. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. And then there was a ruckus that was started in the crowd, and then people started yelling, and that's when the gunman walked up to the podium and popped Malcolm X, because there was a decoy or a distraction that was orchestrated to divert the attention from what was finna happen. Motherfuckers was gonna come up and pop Malcolm X and assassinate him, so they created a diversion, which is what old media tries to do, and a distraction. Hey, get your head out my pocket. And everyone look back and shit. And then the killers walk up, bow, 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 and then shoot him. And then everyone's like, hysteria. Nobody knows what happened. Denzel should have got the Oscar for that. Man, I don't care who won the Academy Award that year. It should have been Denzel. He got nominated, but he didn't win. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock, landing on bro. He got that. He killed that role. Why does this dude keep coming back? Get rid of him. Block him. So, like I said, I'm explaining the diversions and distractions and the point of it. That's the whole point of a distraction, is to distract you. Or if you're about to shoplift, for example. I'm the king of analogies, people. You got to just deal with that. If you're about to shoplift and your friends are like, you've seen it on Juice, the movie Juice. Omar Epps go to talk to the lady at the record store, and he's like, what's up, baby? I was wondering if I can get your number. And meanwhile, Steele, Raheem, and Bishop is pocketing albums and stealing stuff for Q's set, for his DJ competition. But Omar Epps was popping at the honey, trying to act like she wasn't even good looking like that. She had a gold tooth, and he's acting like he want to get her number while his boys ransack and run through the place while she's distracted. So don't let old media distract you with bullshit in order to distract you from what this is all about. And that's what they try to be good at, but we too advanced for that. We know why they doing it. That's why why do you think when I'm making all these points, they talk about me? Oh, you're ugly. Look at your beard. Your beard is dusty. Fuck you. You're ugly. You're broke. Just stupid shit. But it's never about what we talking about, which is boxing. Yeah, big ego status. I'm the Dawn, and that's what Dawns do. So that's that. Tyson Fury, the bottom line is that people are distracting with all these, like, this is what they do. Like Ishe Smith, he making side arguments, and people are arguing that, see, that's why I said don't fall for the trap. He making side arguments that nobody from new media ever made and nobody ever insinuated. So it distracts you from what you're about. And then you start getting too deep off in arguing with a motherfucker like that. You're arguing for things that we never even argued for. There ain't nobody said that Tyson Fury's glove was ill-advised on incorrectly for all of 12 rounds. The whole thing is it looks like he's manipulating it throughout the rounds and then getting it loosened and then getting it on tighter and stuff like that. Somebody sent me something. I don't even know if it's true or not, but it doesn't matter. I'm destroying them. They sent something from the California State Athletic Commission, and allegedly in this article, California State Athletic Commission says, oh, we have a process. There's no investigation because the gloves were fine. That's another misconception from old media to distract you. Nobody is really saying in the first fight that the gloves was necessarily something was wrong with the gloves. The biggest issue was the gloves in the first fight was that it was improperly worn and improperly laced. So why would this particular article talk about there's no investigation? Because we go through a scrutinized checklist to ensure and then put the gloves in a lockbox and put a padlock on it. None of that shit matters if the glove is fine. It's how he's wearing the glove in the first fight. You see how stupid that sounds. If you're putting the glove on improperly, it's not the glove. It's not necessarily the make of the glove or necessarily redistributing padding in the first fight. It's how is this shit cocked halfway in his glove. You see what I'm saying? The other issue with that is nobody wants to take the L and nobody wants to be a fall guy. So if they feel if you can't prove it concise and decisively, right? Block Isaac Shiver. If you can't prove it, then they're not going to cop to it, because at the end of the day, then that means there was a broken process within that they overlooked, and that means that they allowed this to happen, and they ain't trying to deal with that heat. So you can understand the politics of the California State Athletic Commission saying, hey, we did nothing wrong. We're not investigating. Because the deeper you look into this, if you really wanted to investigate, you might find something that might shock you, But then in that plight, then that means if you find out that there was negligence, then the negligence would fall also on California State Athletic Commission. So that's, again, the reason why I can see why people with names to protect and investments and assets and stuff, they don't want to look bad. It's just like when Biggie got killed and all the dirt came out about death row and bad boys and corrupt cops and the Rampart division, you think LAPD wanted these investigations on the Rampart division? Bro, I'm hitting y'all with historic facts. Y'all better smash that like button, right? LAPD, it got over their head. The feds started having to look into it. And that's what we can do in boxing, because the people who have people within their organization that might be allowing this, of course, they don't want the investigation no more than LAPD wanted the Rampart division looked into. Because that means, okay, here's an example. I don't have the historic, actual numbers, but basically what was happening in Compton, it was a history of corruption. In the city of Compton, where the girls shank them booty, right? L.A. Shout out to my people at L.A. What was happening was there was a lot of crooked cops, the Rampart division, stuff like that, and the cops was basically cops with badges posing as gangsters. They was kicking it with Death Row, Bloods, and affiliated with Suge and Bloods and Crips and the dealers and the gang members. So what they did when they actually looked at what was going on years later or whenever, after this had been going on, and they started looking at evidence locker rooms, and they looked at the log sheet, and people were going in multiple times, like 400 times people entered this evidence locker with pounds and bricks and zips and guns and ammunition and all this shit, and they were taking shit out of the evidence locker, but they weren't signing in and out. They was just doing some crooked shit. And then what they found were a lot of those guns that went missing somehow ended up in a Compton gun store. So the cops basically robbed the evidence locker. You know, people weren't paying attention to it. And then they seized contraband and weaponry and drugs, and then they resold it back on the streets. That's crooked as can be. So of course LAPD didn't want this investigation, because even if you're not a crooked cop, it just looks bad to your department, your jurisdiction. You see what I'm saying? Your jurisdiction is allowed this to happen on their watch, and what? Like, you letting people run in and out of the evidence locker room. There's no real process to prevent people. And then the drugs that were stolen and the guns that were stolen ended up back on the streets. So you did all these raids and busts and shit to take the drugs and the guns off the streets. And then cops who were sworn to protect and serve and uphold the law, right? They're putting it back on the streets and making profit. So you seen cops going on like crazy vacations and shit because they was illegal than a motherfucker. They was doing illegal shit. So you guys have to understand history. History repeats itself, and history repeats itself sometimes in a different form. Sometimes in a different form. So Rampart division, that shit like that is going on in boxing, right? And you have to educate your shit to know what's going on. Like, here's another quick example of corrupt cops. There's a documentary that you can find. I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but it's about the 75th precinct in New York. Them cops was dirty as fuck. So they were doing the same thing. The cops is cops posing as cops, but they're really gangsters because they doing the same shit the gangbangers is doing. They would rob drug dealers, like literally going to say, oh, we have a warrant for your arrest, blah, blah, blah. And then they would rob and extort drug dealers. And the thing is, you a drug dealer, so they look at it like you ain't got no credibility anyway. Or if you're not even, how you gonna snitch on cops and you don't know who's dirty and who's not? So your claims might not be heard. Plus you did dirt, so you might have to just hold that L. Because if a cop robbed you, what you gonna do? You gonna go to court? Hey, he took 4 bricks off of me and sold them in the street, but you're not supposed to have bricks anyway. So it kind of, it kind of fucks you up too. So we've seen different issues where it's corruption. So like I said, we running our own investigation. I don't care if none of these motherfuckers look into it. To me, it looks suspect. This whole Tyson Fury shit, point blank, period. And it needs to be thoroughly investigated at all costs, because we can't. People would lose their life. And see, that's what boxing wants. They want someone to die. They do all these sob story bullshit, and they act like write articles and tweets and do 10 counts before the fights and shit. But you're part of the corruption. You're part of what's killing people. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, how are you going to cry when Patrick Day dies, when Maxim Dadashev dies, but you're allowing and not investigating thoroughly these issues that are plaguing our sport when they're brought up, especially if they're black issues that they feel that they don't want to look into. You see what I'm saying? You want to do half-ass investigation, then don't cry when people die, in the sport of boxing. That's how I see it. How you gonna cry, but then you're not allowing, you see what I'm saying? You're not allowing a proper due process and a proper investigation. So anyway, like I said, we the streets. We the motherfucking mob. So we doing our own investigations. And guess what I found out? I made a video about it, but some of y'all missed it. Let's jump into it. Let's jump into it. Smash the like button. So, look what I found out. I typed in wild boar extinct in the UK. This is Tyson Fury's defense, and his plug has now came out and said, I didn't sell him this wild boar, which he used to escape charges or further charges or persecution in a failed drug test. So basically, your alibi is now not your alibi because he turncoat, you know. He did it to Tekashi and snitched on you because you didn't pay him, and now he's recanted. Look what this shit says. Wild boar became extinct in the United Kingdom, that's the UK, in the 17th century. What century are we in? Right? There are thought to be between 500 and 1,000 animals, meaning wild boar, in the UK currently. So the estimate is 500 to 1,000 boars, wild boars, in the UK currently. And the biggest populations, which I delve into deeper on my Unpacked, and I'm not going to do it here, are in Kent, East Sussex, and the Forest of Dean, with the Devon, Bedfordshire, Dorset, and Scotland. All of these places are not Lancashire, where the pig farmer is at. I looked it up, and majority of these places, if not all of them, are within 175 miles away from Lancaster and Lancashire to 300 miles away, which equates to about 4.5 to 5.5 hour drives. So they said wild boars, they're extinct in the UK, and now they've somewhat reemerged to a degree, but mainly in these areas, none of which the pig farmer is from, right? And it said they are thought to have 500 to 1,000 wild boars, right? So basically, it's not really a common, it's not a common creature at this point. So just to put in perspective, the article guesstimated 500 to 1,000 wild boars. This is the UK population, people. Hold on. So out of, let's look at, the UK is estimated a couple years ago to have 67 million, 66.44. So people definitely outnumber the numbers of wild boar, right? And this is a couple years old, so people have had kids, people have died and stuff like that. So this could be higher. So out of 67 million people, for every 67 million, the guesstimation for the amount of wild boars, which really went extinct in the 13th to the 17th century from my research, is about 500 to 1,000. And they're located in a region that is not where this pig farmer is from. And on top of that, Mr. Pig Farmer says, I lied. So you mean to tell me that during training, Tyson Fury had such a craving for this rare beast in that region, the UK, that he was able to produce a wild boar pig farmer who had wild boar, who now says he doesn't have wild boar and never had it on his farm, in an area of the UK that is not geographically known to have, you know, to be a predominant area that produces the very few amount of wild boar that are even in the UK. Okay. Young Forensic Files. The fuck y'all talking about? Okay. I told you. Young Johnny Cochran. So to me, now it looks even more sketch. The animal is scarce in the UK. This is not a region of the world that is known for having wild boar. They said at one point between the 13th and 17th century, the animal was pretty much extinct. So you mean to tell me Tyson Fury fell for nandrolone with basically an endangered species where there's estimated 500 to 1,000 of these creatures in that land, not predominantly even where he's from, Lancashire, where the pig farmer is from. So yes, you can have somebody send over in a truck, quantities of meat. I get that. But if wild boar is not even a popular delicacy, what's the likelihood of that? And then none of that really even matters because the pig fisherman, Martin Carefoot, is telling you, guess what? I never even had wild boar. Joke's on you. So on top of him reducing or recanting his alibi, now I did the research and we're talking about basically an endangered species. Because when Tyson Fury, like before the pig farmer, I'm talking about before Wilder lost any of this stuff. Yeah, when they hate donate, I don't really care. I'm cooking these motherfuckers. So as long as the money come in and I got y'all attention, I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. Bro, I'm catching bodies. So you're in a place where this is basically an endangered species that was nearly extinct for a period of time before they maybe reemerged, right? Then they reemerged, but it's still far and few in between. This is not a popular animal that roams the UK like maybe it once did in the 17th century or before in medieval times. LOL, if a wild boar is on a farm, it is not a wild boar, it's a pig. Shaking my damn head. That's a good point. Shout out to Christopher. Bro, I'm cooking. Listen, here's some more points. Tyson Fury said he had a chopped up full wild boar that was uncastrated. Like, so he just gave you the boar dick, so how do you even know it was uncastrated? Like, he gave you every single piece, whatever. But beyond that, this already rare animal that is estimated to have 500 to 1,000 wild boars, not predominantly known to be in Lancashire, right? You said uncastrated male boar. So that actually reduces that already little number, right? Because it's so specific. You see what I'm saying? So because you said it was a male uncastrated wild boar, then that takes your, like, okay, here's an example. Here's an example. If the police are looking for a shooter and they're like, oh, he's about 25 years old and he's 6 foot tall, then that could be anyone. But if more details emerge and they're like, oh, he's 25, 6 foot and he's not African American, then that narrows down your search, right? Because now you know he's not black. Or if they said he is black, then that narrows down your search. So you're not looking for a white guy, or anybody that would be confused with black. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that it was a specific, like, uncastrated wild boar, then that makes an already fledgling amount of that particular beast or animal that it ain't even in that area predominantly smaller. So they only have 500,000, and he was one of the people that just had a craving for it. Him and his cousin. Oh, okay. Like, and just to comparatively speaking, let Ego Cochran, keep coming up. He said you can't even eat wild boar because you can't hunt an endangered species legally. Bro, that's what I'm talking about. But I haven't even got to that part. See, y'all gotta let me work. Smash the like button, let me cooking these motherfuckers. Okay. I told you. So I don't care if you CAD or whatever, as long as I feel vindicated knowing what I know and doing the research I'm doing, because I'm doing my best and I'm looking into it. I have no allegiance to anybody. I don't have to, like, sugar coated or cape for Tyson Fury or badmouth Tyson Fury. I'm indifferent either way. I don't give a fuck. I'm just here for the truth. I'm just here for boxing. You know, but people like Frank Warren, all he didn't do is rubbish. But you weren't even in Fury's life at that point as his promoter. Smash the like button. You know, I could keep going. This is, bro, I got to be the Bruce Lee of this shit, bro. I said, open your mind. You let it flow. Be like water. You see, if you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. If you put water into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. You see, water can burst. And water can crash. Be water, my friend. I'm about to be water on these motherfuckers' ass. Be formless, shapeless, like water. If you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. Bro, I'm about to be like water. That's what Bruce Lee taught me. I'm Ego Lee. I'm going to be shapeless and be formless. Strip away the inessentials like water. Oh my gosh. So, this wild boar is rare, to say the least, with an estimated 500 to 1,000. So UCAD accepted this rare ass excuse. And the thing is, I knew the excuse. I was like, that's weird. Uncastrated wild boar. That's just like that's like a weird thing. And now we find out it's weird, particularly because of the region. This ain't no like, okay, you go to certain places, like my dad went to Thailand. He was in the military. Thailand, they eat different shit. You know, they might eat rat. They might eat certain insects like scorpion. Well, not the scorpion is not really an insect, but they'll eat scorpion. But they'll eat like roaches and just different things, right? Tiger paw, like just different shit, right? Squid, and they might eat it damn near raw and shit. It's just different cultures. Same thing with like Paris. You go to Paris, oui oui, mon hit tout de suite, espèce tout salut, like bro, right? They might eat escargot, macargot, 160 swiftly. Your crew run. They might eat snail or some shit. So UK is not known as an area that is wild boar is something that's just popping out there. And it's this delectable delicatessen, you know, that everybody's eating. But weird ass Tyson Fury takes this rare beast, which is not even known in his immediate area where the pig farmer is at, and he was able to get his hands on a specific uncastrated boar. Yeah, okay. So it's just sounding more and more sketch. And now on top of all of that, the actual person that supplied you the plug has turned on you and said, I lied. And I can pull this up on a Google search, the number one search engine in the world, right? And I can prove all this. What is the number one search engine? Right? You see? Young Forensic File. We just building the case. What is the number one search engine? You see? You feel me? What is the number one search engine? Google. With over 70% of the search market share, Google is undoubtedly the most popular search engine. Additionally, Google captures almost 85% of mobile traffic. YouTube, owned by Google, is number 2. So I could pull up these facts using the number one search engine in a matter of seconds, but UCAD didn't look at this as like, that's kind of rare. That's kind of rare and weird. Beyond that, let me keep cooking. Should I keep going? Listen, we ain't done enough. We ain't done enough. If y'all want, where we at with the likes? Let me check this shit. Sigu, you hurt? Let me see where we're at. Because I'm not going to keep cooking. I'm not going to keep cooking like this. Y'all motherfuckers going to show some love. Yeah, y'all going to show the kid love. I promise you that. Sigu, you hurt? Ego, you hurt? Where are we at with the likes? Let's see. Oh, okay, so I can't even find my own live video on my channel. That could explain it. YouTube be tripping, bro. All right, we need to be over 200 likes ASAPolous. Smash the like button. I got more to go on. So this is basically an endangered species that Tyson Fury used as an scapegoat, right? If y'all want me to keep cooking, could I get a hell yeah? I need that hell yeah in the comment. I'm quarantined up. This is quarantine corner. I'm quarantined up. I'm ready to go. I got nothing but time. Today I got time, cuz. If you want me to keep going, today I got time, cuz. Can I get a hell yeah? I need that hell yeah. Look at LJ ass. She like, crikey. Now that's a hell yeah. Listen. Smash the like button. Let's get it. I'm going to keep going. So I've already proved that this is a rare animal, especially for that region. Now, I told you, a lot of times when people fail drug tests, what they do is they're guilty, and like let me say this. Even if they're guilty, what they'll do is use the #1 Google search engine. And this is what lawyers do. This is what court cases do. So, if I was a lawyer and I had a client who got fired from his job for X, Y, and Z, I told you, history repeats itself. You know, if a client got he got fired from his job for being black, that's what the case was about or some shit like that, then I could look through popular court cases from the past to see what defenses were used, to see what the evidence was used. You know, look at the Supreme Court versus separate versus equal, and I could find and build my case basically by utilizing the lessons learned in past cases that went a similar way. Like, okay, if I had, let's say there's the Black Channels, let's say there's a black cannibal and he was killed and I had to defend him. Then I could look at other possible cannibal cases and insanity pleas from the past to maybe get this person off. I'll be like, okay, let's look into Hannibal Lecter. How did his trial go? You know, and if Hannibal Lecter, a known cannibal, beat his case, then I'll be able to form a case. So that's what drug cheats do as well. Even if they're guilty, what they'll do is like VADA or USADA, WADA, whoever, UCAD comes up and say, you failed for nandrolone, you have ostarine, you have meldonium, blah, blah, blah. So all you have to do is research, or your lawyers, your people, your team, research nandrolone and see other people that have failed, right, for nandrolone. You're like, damn, okay, so we have this in our system. It's like reverse engineering. We got caught with nandrolone and we have no fucking reason for it. So who else fell for nandrolone? And what you'll find is there's an ex-professional cyclist that got suspended for nandrolone. And I think it got overturned or some shit. But his defense was he ate wild boar. So this is when the news first broke out. He said he ate nandrolone, or he ate wild boar, which was responsible for his nandrolone, right? So he was in the Tour de France in like 2010. See, I do my research. He was in the Tour de France in 2010, and he cited wild boar as his cop-out as to why it was in his system. You get me? Let's continue. So that cyclist's name was Alberto Contador, right? Tour de France, failed a drug test, nandrolone. He had to justify why he had nandrolone, and his defense for failing a Tour de France drug test is nandrolone through the consumption, ingestion of wild boar. But here's the thing. Alberto Contador, where is he from? Pinto, Madrid, Spain. He is from Spain. So let's look and delve deeper into this. So you have a Spanish athlete and cyclist who failed a 2010 drug test, cited eating wild boar as his defense, and You know, that's what worked for him. So he's from Madrid, Spain. Wild Boar, Spain. Oh, that part. Wild Boar, Spain. Hey son, you smell that? Wild boar is found all over Spain. The animal can be taken while you are hunting on this other species. Wild boar hunt is done by stalking, blah, 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 blah. So in Spain, this sounds a bit more plausible. And I'm not saying the guy didn't cheat, but what I'm saying is you're from Madrid, Spain, and you're from a region of the world where wild boars are a bit more abundant. It says wild boars found all over Spain. But if you're a British white guy from the UK, it becomes more of a rarity because your land is not known in recent memory for producing large quantities and spawning several of these animals on your land, especially in your region of Lancashire, Lancaster. Whoo! Your boy just be cooking. Bro, I be stroking. Okay. So, Alberto Contador from Spain, right? Him using it based on his actual culture and his region where he's from, it seems like more of a plausible explanation rather than a land where it's not in abundance. You see what I'm saying? So we're talking about if something is in short supply or scant, then that's different than a land that produces a lot of that. You know, if you have a sparse amount of wild boar where you're from, then that whole rationale seems less likely because you're not known for having wild boar. You know, certain animals, like LJ can attest to this, in Australia, they have animals that you don't find in California. You don't see typically, I'm not talking about no zoo, I'm talking about like in the wild. You'll see a wallaby, a dingo, you know, certain birds, koala, you know, they might have a koala, but you don't have no fucking koala in California because it's different climates, it's different species. How the fuck they get over here type shit. You know, it's just different lands have different animals, right? Precedent, excellent word for it. So the UK doesn't have a recent precedent. The wild boar in the UK is more prevalent during the middle century, 16th, 17th century, medieval times. So you using the same defense as a Spanish cyclist doesn't seem as good. You see what I'm saying? Y'all getting cooked up. Y'all getting cooked up nicely. Y'all like getting cooked like this? Okay. Y'all getting cooked. Y'all know it. Smash the like button. Y'all like getting cooked like this? Okay. Y'all want to get cooked. All right, look. I can keep going. Hold on. I'm going to keep going. Y'all want me to keep going? Y'all want me to keep going? Okay. I got to give the fans what they want. Okay. Wild boar in Spain. You see that? The Timon and Pumbaa looking motherfucker. Sus scrofa. Sus scrofa, the Spanish wild boar. So not only does Spain have wild boar, they have a particular breed of wild boar. The Sus scrofa, right, can be hunted all year long, blah, blah, blah. They have a Spanish wild boar. Look, wild boar hunt in Spain. Boar wars. How wild hogs are trashing wild boar hunting in Spain. Bro, so this basically the animal roams through Spain a lot more. So it's funny that Tyson Fury is using this as a defense. But regardless of all of this, the issue is your plug has turned on you. Your plug has said he didn't supply you with it. So now not only is your areas, if you don't see how this is suspect, then I don't know. Block who need to be blocked in the chat. Shooters, get on him. Block. If you don't see how this stuff looks suspect, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't see how that looks suspect. So you basically have an endangered species that's not even prominent in the particular region, especially where Tyson Fury is at. And he's using that same excuse. As a Spanish cyclist. And like I said, I don't know if the Spanish cyclist is guilty or not. But what I'm saying is you have to look at what's more plausible. It's probably more plausible in a place where wild boars and wild boar hunting is a noted thing in modern times, and wild boar are more plentiful, and they even have a Spanish wild boar. Where's the Lancaster wild boar? But none of that, that's just adding insult to injury. The whole issue is your plug turned on you anyway. So now you don't, your alibi, now you don't really have an alibi. Where did you get the meat? Okay, where did you get the meat from, sir? Where did you get the wild boar meat if the guy, for whatever reason, has now said he never supplied you with it? So where'd you get it from? So, okay, see, listen, bro, I'm catching a fucking body, man. I put boxing on my back. I swear to God, I put boxing on my back. Y'all better stand up for what I'm doing. It might not be appreciated today, tomorrow, but it will be appreciated at some point. We will be in the history books. Listen, notice all the distracting. Okay, so let me get this straight. Bro, I'm bringing up points that nobody is talking about. We gonna be spending a lot of quality time together. See you later, sweetie, honey, sugar. Watch this. Watch how I do them greasy. If y'all want me to do them greasy, then I'ma do it greasy. Hey, capiche? I'ma do them greasy. Everybody type greasy in the comment section if you want me to do them greasy. I can let you know a point that I ain't heard nobody make, but inside the mind of young ego, since they think we ain't got, you don't understand the intelligence that Jay-Z has, you don't understand the intelligence that ego has, make this make sense. If y'all want me to do them greasy, if you don't think fat means greasy, type greasy in the comment section and watch how I do them. I ain't heard nobody make this point, but I'll make it. I'ma do them greasy. It's too easy work. This shit is easy. I'm going to put them in the skillet. I'm going to cook them. I'm going to do them greasy. I'm going to rest in peace them. They say Eric's right, but I ain't talking about easy. Oh, my God. I say Eric's right, easy. I'm going to do them greasy. Oh, my God. My first name is Eric, by the way. I said Eric's right. We going to rest in peace. I'm like, easy. Eric right, easy, easy, oh, my God. Bro, the balls is tough, but get off my nuts. Bars. I'ma do them greasy. Like Snoop and them say, for sheezy. I said that Eric's right. We gonna rest in peace him. That's easy. Easy E. Eric's right. Eric right. Oh my gosh. Bars. told you this shit like a battle rap to me. They not fucking with me. There ain't nobody in old media better than me. Nobody. They not fucking with me. They ain't got the golden voice like me. They can't move the crowd like me. They can't bless this thing right here, this mic. I'm like, nah, all I need is one mic. All right, I'm going to do him greasy. Hold on. Listen, I'm going to do him greasy. All right, look, I ain't heard nobody make these points. Let me stop saying that because that sounds catchy, and I don't want to actually forget the point I'm trying to make by keep saying it because I told you this shit like a battle rap, and I'm gonna do him greasy. I'm gonna do him greasy. This shit is way too easy. Bro, I'm from the Bay. I'm a G, so I'm gonna do him easy. Hold on, I said Bay, G, easy. I'm gonna do it easy. Bay Area, G, easy. Oh my gosh, bars. Let me just stop. Let me stop. I said I'm from the Bay, and I'm a G. I'm going to do this easy. G easy. Bay Area. G easy. Come on, man. It's time for me to do them grease. All right, look. This should be a battle rap to me, B. Smash the like button, though. Shout out to Anthony. Why your shit say Anthony Jones then? He said, do him like a fat burger. I'm going to do him greasy. Yeah, we about to do him greasy. Listen. So the pig farmer checked out. All right, Frank Warren. Watch it. Ain't nobody made this point. I'm going to make it. Somebody say win. Say win. I'm going to let it off. I'm going to let off the clip right now. Okay. Somebody say win. I got these boys. Explain this. After I make this point, I need y'all to give me a plausible, educated, intelligent explanation. Somebody say win. What's good from Milwaukee? All right, Daniel Hayes says win. So I guess I got to win. Win and win. Let's get it. All right. Frank Warren wasn't even promoting Tyson Fury back when this all happened, 2015, 2016. But he says it's rubbish, even though Tyson Fury has not come on record, and he's probably being told not to even mention it, let other people handle it. I ain't heard nothing from Bob Arum, but Frank Warren, he opened his mouth, so I got to bake another one. He says it's all rubbish. Martin Carefoot's a known liar. WBC said, we're proud of our champ, Tyson Fury. We stand by him. Why should we listen to this liar? Okay, one thing that I've already talked about this part. Why is Martin Carefoot's name on paperwork if he, that's the easiest thing to dismiss. Why is this 70-year-old white man who's now recanting, why is his name even involved in this? Why is there paperwork from him in defense of your alibi, which is now shot to hell and shot to pieces? So explain that. And then number two, if this pig farmer, Martin Carefoot, is such a liar and deceitful, then who? Okay, so he has no alibi now. And there's like, oh, Tyson has never met this guy. Okay. Tyson Fury and his team never met this guy. So where did they get the wild boar meat from? I'm waiting. Where did they get the wild boar meat from? Since nobody, even though his name is on paperwork, nobody seems to know Martin Carefoot, and he's a liar. So he's a liar, but how's his name in the case files? And nobody knows him, but his name's on paperwork. He can't be trusted, and nobody knows him, and Tyson Fury or his team, nobody had nothing to do with this dude. So where'd he get the boar meat? Where did he get boar meat from, since he has no applicable source that sourced out and provided him wild boar meat? And nobody knows Martin Carefoot, he's a known liar. That's what you want me to believe, that he's just lying. Okay, cool, he's a liar. Cool, we got that out the way. So where'd he get the meat from? Oh yeah, that part. And we know you know him if his name is on paperwork. The only way you could produce, the only evidence that you could produce, if there's no statement from Martin Carefoot, which he said he has copies of. And Daily Mail said they got copies of. So explain to me those two phenomenons, which only seem to happen to Tyson Fury. Sparring, he tried to tamper with the gloves and all this shit. This just keeps happening to Tyson Fury. Weird shit like that. You want me to feel sorry for him. Oh, there's people trying to persecute him because he's a gypsy. Okay, why would a guy from the same region want to persecute him? Who did business with him, allegedly. Right? How is your name on paperwork if you have nothing to do with it? Like, okay, do you think my name is on anybody's paperwork for the O.J. Simpson trial? No, because I was a child and I had nothing to do with it. So there's no statement in the O.J. case with my name on it because I didn't talk to nobody. I wasn't living near O.J. I had zero to do with the trial. I had zero to do with the hearing. So once again, how do they have this Martin Carefoot fella's name on paperwork, but nobody seems to know him now? Now that he's called you out and blasted you and refuted and recanted his earlier notions, which he's admitted he lied on that part, then why is his name on paperwork? Block Ben Nice. Nice. We gonna block you. Nice. That's why Tyson Fury is just doing promotion and blocking comments and shit. That's why. Because you notice he ain't said nothing about this. So sometimes no response is a response. Listen, I don't care who said what. And you ain't gonna dirty up my name if I know I'm innocent. Somehow, some way, I got to speak. I got to speak, baby. Look, Tyson Fury's posting shit like this. Hey, remember to wash your hands to stop spreading. And look what they saying. See, on Twitter, he didn't block. I don't know if they have a way to block comment. Like, not block comments, but limit comments. He says, wash your hands. And someone says, and don't eat wild boar. See, they on his helmet. You see that? He says a random post about washing your hands. And the first comment on here, look, he told everybody to wash their hands. See, on Twitter, you can't just limit everybody's post unless you block them. So on his post, the first comment you see, he said, basically, fuck the washing hands. Don't eat wild boar. So they already roasted him in the comment section. But on his Instagram, he blocked he limited who can respond. Look, they going in on him. These are the first comments I'm seeing. He said, wash your hands. He said, and remember to keep your hand in your glove. So none of this shit is going away. Pig farmer boy, farmer gate, glove gate is not going away like that. I know they want it to. And see, the pig farmer, what he's saying sounds plausible on many levels. I fucked up. I was summoned randomly to help bail some people out of trouble. I didn't ask no questions at first, and I went along with it and gave him a scapegoat or escape route. But then it started pardoning. It started taking up more of my time, and then they demanded more and more, and I'm getting like really followed up with by UCAD and investigated myself to find out if my statements are truthful. So then it got to the point where, it escalated. It escalated to they were going to like basically pay him off and bribe him. But then not getting the money, plus you covered for him, plus Glovegate was out. I can understand somebody coming to light. Like, yo, fuck it. All this Glovegate shit, you people questioning Tyson Fury's character. I'm a tell my story. That makes sense. That's plausible. Especially, okay, bro, the WBC and Frank Warren, these motherfuckers can play dumb if they want to. Bro, he's admitted that he lied, and he's admitted that he feels guilty. That I can understand that. People aren't perfect. So a man saying I'm at fault by being complicit to this, they're asking, like, they're playing dumb. WBC and Frank Warren are playing dumb. Why would we listen to a liar? He's an admitted liar. That's like if somebody was on drugs and they really felt bad and wanted to clean up because their family's crying, so they went to rehab. So you've admitted that you're a dope fiend and you admitted that you need help, so you went to rehab. That's a human response. Doing drugs, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. But I can at least appreciate a person who comes clean and says, you know, I played a role in this and I did something bad too. So you wouldn't look at a drug that, oh, who could trust this person? Bro, the person admitted that they were on drugs and then they went to rehab. That's different than lying and saying you're not a drug addict. So that's one thing. And then not getting paid on top of that, I can understand that too. If you got help, someone helped you and you're responsible for the success basically, because Fury's career would be fucked at that time if the farmer wasn't writing statements and the case went deeper and deeper and they couldn't find somebody to cover for him. So the farmer's like, and you didn't cash me out? So I can understand that argument. I can understand why WBC and all them trying to play dumb. Like, oh, why should we trust a liar? Yeah, but he's an admitted liar and he didn't get paid. So I can understand why somebody would be scorned. It's not really hard to understand. So if you lived with your girl for 5 years and she bought you everything, bought your car, and then you cheat on the bitch, and then y'all move out, and then you move in with the new girlfriend, you don't think she's going to be angry with you? When you made her all these promises and she bought you everything and got you on your feet and bought you a car and shit, and then she finds out you're cheating and then you move in with that girl? Of course she's going to be scorned. So it's really not that complex of a thing, like where you would, like they're acting like the motive don't make sense of why is he just saying this 5 years later? Oh my God, this doesn't make sense. They're trying to make this overcomplicate this. Why is he saying it 5 years later? Because he feels guilty, according to him, and because he never got paid. And Tyson Fury is achieving millions of dollars in the sport, and he has Glovegate, and people are already questioning his integrity off of Glovegate. And then coincidentally, when New Media and Young Pharaoh came out and started talking about this Glovegate heavy, that's when he comes out and spills his tell all. That doesn't seem out of the question. Okay, so using that, okay, bro, I promise, these dudes cannot fuck with me. They cannot fuck with me with debates and arguments and shit. They don't have the type of smoke or the type of dexterity, mental dexterity to fuck with my brainwave. Okay, using Mauricio Suleiman and Frank Warren's weak ass argument of why is he just saying something in the old media, talking about why is he saying something 5 years later? Why the fuck did the people that got, you know, allegedly molested or raped by Bill Cosby would like to put the jello, right? And the people who got molested and Me Too'd by Harvey Weinstein, they did movies with him and shit, and nobody knew about this shit. But then when one female comes forth and reveals her story, then you start seeing more people come out and say, oh, you know, he blackmailed me too. He blackballed me too. He assaulted me too. You know, like when Tiger Woods gets caught up for messing with these white chicks or whoever he was messing with, right? One comes out and then you start finding out his lifestyle. He was cheating with hella bitches. That's usually how it unfolds. So all the old media talking about, oh, why is he just now saying something? That's not hard to fathom. Tyson Fury's integrity is on the chopping block with other things, like the Christian Hammer fight, what happened before that with Glovegate, the bendy gloves, and he's receiving a level of success. And this dude says he felt guilty, according to his version of events. He felt guilty, and he never got paid off. So I can understand that. That's not hard to understand why he would just now be coming forward. Why did the people who got Me Too'd, why didn't they come forward on Bill Cosby in the 80s if this shit happened in the 80s? That's a horrible argument. There's really no timeline for justice. Some people aren't ready to tell their story. Some people maybe fear that no one would believe them. Who knows? But I can understand a motherfucker being 70 and seeing Tyson Fury win belts and shit and get multiple millions, and you didn't cash him out like your team said you were, and he bailed you out. You kind of responsible for his success. So I can understand that festering and building and a motherfucker being mad. And Tyson giving money to charity, not him. Exactly. So I can understand over the years with these newfound successes, you like, man, I bailed you out of trouble and this how you pay me? Okay. So it's not really a hard concept to understand if Martin Carefoot's version of events are true. That's why it needs to be investigated, because it's really not. WBC is like, oh, he's already lied, but he admitted he lied. He admitted his wrongdoing. He admitted being an accomplice. So you got to look beyond that. You know, these Me Too victims, why did they be in movies with Harvey Weinstein and didn't tell nobody? So he's still producing movies from you, and he did whatever he did to you. Why didn't you just bust him out right when it happened? Why'd you wait for the Me Too movement to come? You know, because there's strength in numbers. People find courage in numbers. If Harvey Weinstein did Me Too'd you in 2003, why are we just now hearing about it? So this happens all the time in the real world, but Frank Warren and the WBC and old media are like, oh, this is old. Who cares? Why is he just now saying it? I mean, that could happen for a variety of reasons. But once again, these are distractions to point you away from this seedy motherfucker need to be investigated. Period. What is the time? So there's a timeline for justice. The information is out now. Who cares? You still have a due diligence to look into it, because that means you tampered with evidence. Man, I hope someone investigates UCAD, bro. Real talk. I hope they investigate them. Bro, we got to clean this sport up one way or another. They need all of everybody, bro. WBC, everybody. Let's be all on an even playing field. All the commissions, bro. And old media fake as fuck because it's a quarantine. There ain't shit to do, and they still don't want to talk about this. There ain't no new fights. There ain't hella big boxing news, and they still acting like this shit ain't going on. Okay. We gonna keep looking into this, bro. And the more you try to ignore it, the more I believe that I'm on the right trail, and everybody else that believes it, because it just looks too suspect. It looks way too suspect. Because, okay, if a girl said I Me Too'd her, all right, bet that up. Because I know I ain't never done that. I'll never take something from a female like that. So if you said that, I have no problem showing and proof. What did I do? Show me what I did and show me. And I'll show you evidence against it if I even know the person. You see what I'm saying? So people, unless you put yourself in bad positions, a lot of times people can't hold nothing against you like that. I wish somebody would say, a girl say I did something to her like that, because there would be no proof for it, because I've never done that. You see what I'm saying? But Tyson Fury all of a sudden quiet. The most outspoken heavyweight all of a sudden quiet. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Now, the order, I've already buried this Tyson Fury shit. You believe what you want. So Tyson Fury he ate one of the most rarest of animals, which is even more rare because he had a specific uncastrated one. And it says the population is very low and basically endangered species level. Now let's talk about this other shit with the WBC. Bro, we on the helmet. It is what it is, bro. We got to clean this sport up. Don't sit up here crying when people die in this sport when you ain't doing shit. You are not doing nothing to help us. If anything, this behavior finna lead to more deaths, and that's what they want. They want a motherfucker to die, because obviously, because they want to turn a blind eye to it. Ugh, you know. And they try to relegate it to a black. Oh, these blacks are crying and all this bullshit. Okay, so when another motherfucker get his brain beat in and die, then now maybe you'll take it serious. The shit we've been saying and predicting. Bro, this shit ain't going nowhere. Now, the WBC, now it's time to get on them. Bro, I'm not going to play the whole thing.
Live and speak on a few things. First of all, I'm still on a high about being reinstated as the super middleweight champion of the world representing the WBO. I just got the news like everyone else about the WBC and their stance on the current situation from my last fight where my opponent, tested positive for a banned substance. As you know, my journey has never been easy, and I fight with my heart, my soul. So when I did hear the news, I was a bit emotional, and I did tweet a couple of things that I do stand firm on. But in life, in order to have a better understanding of things, you have to be fully informed. So, as a proud champion, I've had so many great experiences.
Okay, so that's Franchon Cruz Dazn, who we've talked about on the channel several times, right? The WBO, okay, I don't even know where to begin because I'm trying to catch people up that haven't been here for the whole thing. Okay, black fighter, and I have to state that, black fighter Franchon Cruz Dazn fought a Mexican fighter, Alejandra Jimenez, on the Jaime Munguia versus Spike O'Sullivan Golden Boy card in January. The Jimenez chick won via split decision. Close fight. A lot of people thought Cruz should have won. Cruz Dazn should have won. But they gave it to the other chick, the Hispanic Mexican girl, Jimenez, right? Then they were pitching all this stuff that she should fight Clarissa Shields. But then there's allegations coming out that she might be like on something, or like this is just rumors at this point. Or she was born a man. There was like a fighter that said, man, she was born a man, or she's on testosterone, or she's doing something. The WBC organization went full swing to bat for Alejandra Jimenez and said, oh, you guys, you people, you guys are body shaming her, or you're shaming her. Alejandra Jimenez, we stand by her in this journey. She won fair and square. And they went totally to bat for Mexican fighter. So a company found out of Mexico City, went to bat for the Mexican fighter, Alejandra Jimenez, and said, we stand by her. All you guys leaving these rude comments and, a lot of false allegations and BS reports. And it's like this long-ass dissertation protecting new champion at the time, Alejandra Jimenez. Then we find out that Alejandra, maybe those rumors about her weren't so rumors after all, because she actually failed a pre-fight drug test the day before she fought. They collected samples, VADA, clean boxing program, and then all of a sudden, she failed a drug test. She failed her A sample and she failed her B sample. So the WBO 2 days ago did what's right and gave then champion, because Franchon Cruz Dazn was the 2-belt unified champion and lost her belts, right? Because she lost to this Alejandra, who barely even beat her, if beat her at all, but the judges gave it to her. Split decision. So now we find out she's a cheat, so these rumors don't look so crazy. People said, oh, you hear her voice, she sound like she on something, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, the WBC deletes their post where they protected Alejandra Jimenez, or hides it, so it's no longer on their page. But we have screenshots of this. So they did all this to stand by Alejandra Jimenez, and the Mexican fighter let the world down because she failed a drug test. You cheated. And, I think she had more than one drug in her system. So it's funny how the WBC has decided, after she failed a drug test, to delete the post. Post and delete, huh? But you went to bat for her. People aren't going to forget, like they said on Superbad. People don't forget. Right? Let me keep cooking. I know I got old media shooken, and I'm going to keep cooking. So, this chick failed a drug test. Point blank, period. Fails post-fight drug test, bad left hook. They're in seek of a return of the belts. So, bad left hook posted this January 24th. To this day, this will yo people too. So what Wilder was saying don't sound crazy now. January 24th, this article was written. It says Golden Boy to seek the return of belts to Franchon Cruz Dazn. Because she said the black fighter is also signed to Golden Boy, and she lost via split decision in a close fight where you could really argue that she won. And then this Robert Downey Jr. looking motherfucker had to cheat, which we later found out, and failed her A and B sample. So the WBO, this was for the WBC and WBO titles, right? The WBO did what was right. And for the record, Franchon Cruz Dazn passed all of her drug tests. She got a clean bill of health on all her drug tests. So we have a known cheater who failed A and B samples from different tests. And we have Franchon Cruz Dazn, a black fighter signed to Golden Boy as well, who was the champion, lost close in a fight that you really could say she won. And they gave the other girl the belt. And then the WBC went to bat. Mexican company founded in Mexico, going to bat for a Mexican fighter. And they say blacks are biased, right? Just so you know the old media tricks. And they went to bat for a full swing. Then she fails a drug test, Alejandra Jimenez. Meanwhile, Franchon Cruz Dazn, who lost her belt, right, passed all her drug tests. And the WBC has suspended Alejandra Jimenez temporarily, provisionally, and they vacated the belt instead of giving it back to Franchon Cruz Dazn. And that's what she's talking about right now. So the WBO, shout out to them, and I'm not saying any of these sanctioning bodies are clean, but they at least did a due process. What they did is said, hey, you failed these motherfucking tests, so you have to show cause of why you had this bullshit in your system. So they gave her a due process to appeal, and Alejandra Jimenez's team did not show proof and show cause of why she had this bullshit in her system, meaning you have no valid excuse. This put pressure on the WBC because Franchon Cruz had two belts, the WBC and the WBO. She lost them both close, and then we later found out the girl had to cheat to take them. Cheat to beat. So how is it that after all this time, this fight happened in January, the WBC, when they seen the WBO, they finally, so that WBC didn't say shit about this until the WBO said, here's your belt back, girl. You know, this chick ain't follow the rules, and she can't explain why this shit was in her system. We're giving you her belt back. So good on the WBO. But then it wasn't until the next day, like, so the WBC, this whole process ain't said really shit about Franchon Cruz Dazn belt. Then the WBO raises the bar, does what's right, again, shout out to them, and gives her belt back because the bitch cheated. Right? WBC then, once another sanctioning body made a move to give her belt back, comes out and says, hey, we're doing our own investigation, and the belt is now vacant. But this happened in January, and we're doing a coronavirus. What do you need to, why would you be investigating for a fighter that failed A and B samples? This is proven from your clean boxing program. She failed these drug tests. Why are you investigating? The burden of proof should be the person who should bear the burden of proof should be the actual druggie, the person who failed the drug test. Am I right? So I can understand the WBO process. You failed. You said, I want to open the B sample. You failed again. Now you have 10 days to show cause and give us a valid reason of why we shouldn't strip your ass. Your team didn't do that. Give us that fucking belt back. We giving it back to the rightful owner. WBC talking about, oh yeah, the belt's now vacated. So she came into the fight with the belt, lost on a controversial judge scorecards, and then you don't give her belt back because you want to do some own investigation. Bro, where they do this at? Where do they do this at, bro? And how's it always black fighters? Why win the WBC? Name the black franchise champion, bro. Let's just call a spade a spade. Name a black franchise champion. All these other white Mexican motherfuckers in the game seem to be able to get these luxuries of not having mandatories. But Wilder had 10 defenses, ain't never got no franchise champion. But Loma can get it. Bro, Wilder had almost as many title defenses with that WBC belt as Lomachenko has fucking fights. But you see fit for Lomachenko with 16 fights and a loss, and Wilder didn't have a loss at the time, to get this franchise champion after Canelo and not have no mandatories. But meanwhile, Dillian White was annoying as fuck talking about Deontay Wilder every single day, and you never got the monkey off his back, Wilder, and let the Negroids fight publicly, and Dillian White would never shut up, and Eddie Hearn would never shut up about getting a mandatory shot, and they said, oh, we're waiting 400, 500, 600, 1,000 days, and we had to listen to all this bullshit, and you never even before Wilder denounced and said he don't want the franchise champion, you never made a motion to make him the franchise champion. Fuck it. Because Canelo was the first. Instead of Lomachenko, at that given point, why wasn't it Wilder? Why did Wilder not have the franchise champion? He had 10 title defenses, and he was knocking everybody out. Lomachenko lost and never avenged his loss to a Mexican fighter, might I add, and he get all the luxury. Bro, this shit crooked as a motherfucker. If you don't think this is backwards, then I don't know what to tell you. Now you won't give Franchon Cruz her belt back. And Golden Boy, they complicit in this too, because Franchon Cruz Dazn is your fighter. How the fuck your fighter can't get her belt back by this motherfucking Joanna man, Robert Downey Jr. looking motherfucker, right? And that's a Golden Boy fighter. And Oscar De La Hoya, Mexican-American, act like he want to sign Deontay Wilder when he was winning, act like he want to sign Errol Spence after the Mikey Garcia, and then you wonder and got mad when Errol Spence said, I don't like the way you treat black people. Man down. Remember? I was at Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence in Texas. De La Hoya tried to jump on Errol Spence's dick after he destroyed Mikey Garcia and said, oh, you should sign the Golden Boy. Hey, I do believe. And said all this stupid shit about how Errol should go over to Golden Boy. For what? And Errol put you in your place and said, I don't like the way you treat black people. Golden Boy don't really represent black people right. Man down. And now you look at WBC, bro, this shit look, man, what? And let's talk about the clenbuterol, which I've already talked about. So the only people, let's keep it a buck. The only areas that from my research, extensive research on clenbuterol, the only areas that I've really seen in modern boxing that are noted for having this clenbuterol tainted meat shit is Mexico and some areas of Asia or China. I haven't heard of no Chinese motherfucker, Tashan Dong or none of these motherfuckers that have failed for clenbuterol in any major boxing fight in recent memory. The only people that have failed for this particular drug stem from Mexican roots. That's not my opinion. That's not racism. That's the only people, unless you could tell me what Chinese motherfucker or black motherfucker, Puerto Rican is failing in major fights for this. Because let's talk about who has failed. Eric Morales had clenbuterol in the Danny Garcia fight. Look it up. Ray Vargas just was with Golden Boy and his last fight, a champion, failed for clenbuterol. Canelo Promotions fighter Julio Cesar Martinez failed for clenbuterol. Obviously, the biggest one is Canelo Saul Alvarez failed for clenbuterol, and the Golovkin 2 shit got postponed. And Francisco Vargas. That's 5 people, all actually Mexican, not like Mexican-American even, I don't believe. I believe they're all people who hail from Mexico. Francisco Vargas does. He failed in the Orlando Salido fight. I told you, Julio Cesar Martinez, Canelo Alvarez, Ray Vargas. I just named 5. WBC, a company founded in Mexico, says we gonna get this all the way popping. And now, what was deemed as a failed test is no longer a failed test. You can have more clenbuterol in your system. What? Yeah, Gary Russell been a champion since Johnny Gonzalez. He knocked out a Mexican fighter, Johnny Gonzalez, and guess what? He been one for hella long, and he ain't no franchise champion. And know that this is what I tell you. You guys don't have to believe me, but the proof is in the pudding. Gary Russell got to fight hard motherfuckers. That Chinese, or he's Mongolian, that Mongolian dude he just fought, Nyambiar, King Tug, that motherfucker could scrap. I want to see more from him. I like him. But Gary Russell got to fight people like that. Meanwhile, Canelo, all of a sudden, he don't have to fight Charlo. He don't have to fight the tough fight. All of a sudden, he don't have to go through the Nyambiars. Bro, he could pick Billy Joe Saunders, who's the lightest puncher out of all the reasonable fights that Canelo could fight. Lighter puncher than David Benavidez, Charlo, Andrade, Caleb Plant, Caleb Smith, Better Biev, of course. Bro, come on, bro. This just look bad. This look bad. And now you don't want to give Franchon Cruz Dazn her belt. You just want to make it vacate. You want to make it a vacant belt. Yeah, that looks good. They have the complexion for the protection. Now you guys see it. See, the people in the comments are speaking. I address it. I bring it up. I'm telling you what it is. I don't care who's mad because that's fair. What's fair is fair. What's happening right now is foul. How can you tell me that the WBC or Golden Boy are looking after the black fighter equally? Bro, Golden Boy has Rashidi Ellis. That's my guy. He's a beast. I don't even know when he fight. But they'll tell you about Ryan Garcia. They'll damn sure tell you about Canelo. They'll tell you about David Lemieux when he was around, you know. So white and Mexican fighters seem to have more of authority. You hear about, bro, Golden Boy got Lamont Roach. Motherfuckers don't even know when he fighting. You know, Keandre Gibson, I don't even know if he's still with him, but no, ain't nobody, he ain't no star because, you know, I ain't trying to roast him. I'm just telling you what it is. But look at what Al Heyman did for Errol Spence. Look what Al Heyman gave Broner platform and Tank. And you wonder why it's popping elsewhere. It's a bad look, yo. It's a real bad look. Get that girl her belt back. Shout out to Franchon Cruz Dazn. Yeah, bro, look. Billy Joe Saunders, that's a great point. D. Munson. He failed a drug test when he was going to fight a black fighter. So another gypsy from England, a white gypsy from England, failed before he was about to take his toughest test. A black fighter, Demetrius Andrade. This is the facts. And blamed it on a nasal spray. He somehow gets Canelo. It just hasn't been announced, but all roads lead to that, and all sources indicate, you know, if this Rona shit end, that fight is next before the Triple G fight. He gets him, but Andrade ain't failed no test and can't get Canelo. Okay. And you tell me this don't have nothing to do with race. Okay. Okay. Bro, I'm catching bodies left and right. And the same motherfuckers who had a problem with PBC making their own belt, they don't stand on the front line and they ain't saying shit right now. So fuck them. You were mad when PBC rumors came out that they were going to orchestrate their own belt like the UFC. Bro, do that shit. Like, what did Eminem say? Fuck that. Do that shit. Shoot that bitch. Can you afford to blow this shit? Are you that rich? Man, fuck that. Do that shit. Make these belts. Bro, do it like the UFC. Fuck it. Every man for himself. Fuck all this. Because it's not, people aren't being treated equally. And see, the only thing I hate when it comes to black fighters is a lot of motherfuckers have been conditioned to remain silent and not go against oppression. You know, just shut the fuck up. That's why new media's around, bro. I don't give a fuck. I can't be fake. Y'all motherfuckers can be fake if you want. You can coon and whatever if you want. I don't give a fuck, bro. You not finna do this. You're not finna do this. What's good for one is good for the gander. It's good for the bunch. And like I said, this is how black people in the black community stay oppressed, because they try to make you feel guilty, like me, that you see all the shit, all the trolls, all the bullshit, all the, they try to blackball you, whatever they fucking can when you speak that real. But there's strength in numbers. That's why I tell you, you got to support the independent hustle, because we risk a lot by putting these messages out. And I don't give a fuck, because I can't be no fake person. I'll do stand-up comedy or some shit. Fuck boxing. Fuck is you talking about? You see what I'm saying? I'll go back to rapping before I let somebody hold me. You know what I'm saying? I got multiple talents. I love this sport. I want a clean sport. I don't have a problem working with anybody, but facts are facts. We see the bullshit. We got to talk about it. And there's strength in numbers. The motherfuckers, they want more old media motherfuckers. That's why they're getting destroyed, because they want people to keep doing that so this bullshit can keep happening and getting swept under the rug. So the more people that actually stand for something, which is starting to become rare, I feel like Scarface, last of a dying breed out this motherfucker. You know, there's people getting paid off and hotel rooms paid to write articles. Man, fuck all that. I don't need your money. Look, Dave Thomas just sent me money. The fuck I need Eddie Hearn money for? What the fuck I need WBC money for? You know, I don't need them to pay my way. But what I need them to do is to be fair, including black people and black fighters. You know, and not this fake shit. Like, how is Errol Spence? Oh, yeah, we're so proud of Errol Spence. Are you really? Are you really proud of Errol Spence? Because why he ain't the franchise champion? The motherfucking franchise boys. The Levy Devin. Why he ain't that? Why Wilder? Why Russell? Why no black fighter is the franchise champion? Huh? Okay. And you see, this is, bro, you tell me that there's no race involved in boxing, but there'll be dominant fighters that happen to be black and never get the proper placement. Even before Wilder lost to Tyson Fury, they still, after Joshua lost, they removed him and put Fury number 1. And he got knocked out by Wilder in the first fight. They never wanted to see that. They're like, oh, we ain't going through this again. This Mayweather era and Andre Ward era. These motherfuckers too good. We ain't putting another. But that's why Lomachenko, bro, they lied and said Triple G was number fucking 1. Who the fuck he beat? Bro, who the fuck is Triple G beat to be number 1 pound for pound? And that's what they was telling us. HBO, all these motherfuckers. Who he beat? Where my boy Roger Mayweather? Oh my God, rest in peace, man. We need more Roger Mayweathers and less of you motherfuckers. We need more Roger Mayweathers and less of you motherfuckers. You may nevers. You may never be shit. You may never have shit. I need more Roger Mayweathers and less may nevers. You Roger may never. You may never be shit. You may never stand up for anything. You a may never. You are not a Mayweather. Where Roger Mayweather at a time like this? I need Roger. Where Roger? Oh my gosh, bro. Roger that. Rest in peace, Roger, bro. That's what I need at a time like this. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing, and they showing the fuck don't. Who he beat? He ain't beat no motherfucking body. Okay then. Who Golovkin beat? And then when you look at his fight, all of his fights where you can say he beat someone of clout were controversial. Canelo, all them fights, and then Jacobs and Derevyanchenko. The only guys with names that he has on his record that had the slightest of chance, they're all controversial. No separation whatsoever. Mayweather been beating ass for 22 years, and these racist motherfuckers still don't respect it. Or at least they say they don't respect it. Golovkin come out of fucking nowhere, emerge from Kazakhstan, a foreign fighter, come to America, and then everybody love him and wearing shirts, Mexicans for Golovkin and good boy this and hand all guys and all this bullshit. He ain't done shit. Let's just be real. I don't give a fuck about no amateur shit. I'm telling you what it is. He didn't want to fight Andre Ward. I know that much. He didn't want to fight my boy, Lil Boy. Oh my God, that boy Andre Ward called him Lil G. He still didn't want no smoke. He said, hey, no, guys, hey, Ward, respect. It's too much. Yeah, he's too much. Sit the fuck down. Bro, I'm Frank Castle, bro. I'm the Punisher. I'm punishing all these motherfuckers, bro. Because we know what they doing is wrong. You fabricating bullshit. And they do it, and they'll keep pushing and peddling shit if you let them. Because they don't want, it's an inferiority complex with some of these racist motherfuckers. And they don't want whoever's rightful at the top, at the top. I don't care if it's rightful. If it's the illest white boy ever created and he's at number 1, but he ain't cheating or nothing, then he's that dude. I don't care about that type of shit. If it happens to be a Mexican fighter or Rican fighter, Felix Tito Trinidad, if he's black, I don't care as long as it's fair. I said, I don't care as long as it's fair. Oh my gosh. Bars. David Thomas. We need to do VADA year-round test for the top 5 ranked boxers regardless of sanction by man, they ain't finna do that. That we do though. Bro, there's so many ideas I have to fix boxing, but they don't want to fix it. They want it to be some bullshit. And then they be lying. They be, oh, you're hating on, Ishe Smith, Django ass talking about, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Black fighters, they all hating on popular white fighters. Man, sit your ass down. Fuck is you talking about? Boxing goods, you cooking, bro, for what you do. Yeah, Ishe Smith. I want some more grits and hog maw looking ass, bro. You just saying shit. What white fighters popular that black fighters oppressed? Man, get him out of here, bro. I'm not really with that. Get him out of here. I ain't seen no black people, black channels that was hating on Kovalev when he was running through dudes. Nobody. When he beat Bernard Hopkins' ass, bro, he B-hopped, bro. He outboxed him, dropped him in the first round, nearly stopped him in the 12th. Black people didn't care about that, or B-hop's a legend, but I ain't seen no black people say, oh, man, that motherfucker Kovalev glove bent. This is that bullshit that they be on. With that fake ass reverse racism. Hey, bro, ain't nobody mad at the white fighter who's popular. Bro, it's me personally, I like it when there's a mixture of fighters or when you never know what's going to happen, whether you're white, black, or other. Like when Rosario beat J-Rock, I like J-Rock, but I'm just saying, I like an underdog story. Yeah, everyone fuck with, bro, every time I interview Caleb Plant, he get mad love from my fans, and they think it's all black, even though I have all types of fans. But you get what I'm saying? And then people will be entertained by Caleb Plant. We all fucking with his journey, man. He doing this for Aaliyah. He's doing it for his daughter. Bro, Caleb Plant, low-key, probably have more black fans than anything because you think these racist white motherfuckers like a white boy that they think is a wigger or acts black. So real talk, truth be told, he probably got more black fans because he don't fit the mold of the Eastern European white guy, like Lomachenko. See, that's what they like, the racists. I'm talking about the racists. They'll fuck with Usyk and, Madrimov and Dreaming Off and Sergey Ivan jacking off and all this bullshit. But Caleb Plant can dance. Bro, he got a mixed girlfriend. He do it for the culture. Hey, bro, he wavy out there. He learned from black fighters. He fights, trains out of a black gym, predominantly black gym. One of them, Mayweather. So Caleb Plant probably got more black fans than anything. I don't know, how many white fans he has, but they be saying that bullshit. He said Candyland Ishe. That's what I'm saying, bro. The hood fuck with Caleb. And I think it's been that way for a while. Joey Spencer, people fuck with him on my channel. I fuck with him. That's my guy. You see what I'm saying? But they try to distract you. Ishe talk, I'm going to just say it. Black fighter, they don't like the white popular. Bro, get your slavery sounding ass the fuck up out of here. Bro, slave mentality. You trying to make this about something it really ain't about. Bro, and see, bro, I'm a mutt anyway, so what the fuck I need to take a side and say some bullshit anyway. So that's stupid. But beyond that, bro, all the black people that you see that frequent my channel, or the half-breed mutts that frequent my channel, the black channels, right? When Gary Russell just fought this Mongolian dude, right? Who the fuck just said, oh, he ain't black, man, we ain't fucking with him? If anything, people are like, man, I want to see more from Nayam BR. That motherfucker could scrap. Who the fuck was just out here? Bro, get this bald juju bead, Buddha looking motherfucker out of my life, bro. Ishe Smith. Who just said, see, that's what I'm saying. They try to perpetuate myths and shit. I did a Gary Russell, bro, I'm Ishe Smith got 400 views and shit. I'm the king of YouTube. I been getting views for years, full-time income on YouTube. So if anybody knows comments and gets them and off of commentary on this YouTube digital space, it's definitely me. This motherfucker's struggling to get 1,000 views and shit on a controversial video at that. So how the fuck he know what people are doing? I know because I've been doing this for years. And I ain't seen one person. They say, oh, Gary Russell, he started getting tired. You know, that dude, that Mongolian dude was coming. He was raw. So who is he even talking about? What black fans and fighters and all this shit is Ishe Smith even to fucking talk about? Bro, real talk, who's even an Ishe Smith fan? Like, bro, this is like, I ain't never even heard nobody ever say, oh, I'm going to Ishe Smith fight this weekend. Bro, motherfuckers didn't even know when you fought. Sit down. Name one person you know with an Ishe Smith motherfucking t-shirt. Tattoo. I seen people with Floyd tattoos. When you ever seen a motherfucker got an Ishe Smith tattoo? It don't even have to be a tattoo. Name someone motherfucker you know that got to save the Ishe Smith ticket, you know, as a souvenir, as a trinket. Name a motherfucker got Ishe Smith t-shirt. What are you talking about, bro? You just trying to stay relevant or some shit. Bro, man, fuck all that. Name one motherfucker you know that got an Ishe Smith t-shirt, ticket, or tattoo. TTT. Name one person. Name some legendary fight with Ishe Smith that he won that people was like, oh man, that goes in the Hall of Fame. You know, like Marco Antonio Barrera, Eric Morales, you know, Barrera, Beristain, Hasim Rahman, Floyd versus anybody, Canelo, Diego Chavez, you know, Diego Corrales, excuse me. Like, you ain't had no legendary fight. You talking about, oh, you don't box, you don't be knowing about this shit. Bro, you don't have no legendary fight. Your legendary fights you lost. That's just the reality. I'm sick of the boxers always saying, oh, no one can have an opinion because you don't box professionally. Okay, you boxed professionally and lost. Erickson Lubin stoppage. You boxed professionally, lost to Edislandi Lara and everybody else with a big name. So what does this mean, bro? Come on, man. We gotta make some sense of this. He talking about black fighters doing this and that. What are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about? You was crying after the K9 Bungers. Sit down, bro. Talking about black fighters. Like, I understand shedding it. Bro, you shedding crocodile too. Oh, like best cry ever sounding ass. That motherfucker did the best cry. Remember that? Because I know somewhere in my heart, I still love you. Man. Bro, you motherfucker did the best cry ever after you won that title. Man, y'all motherfuckers need to stop fucking with me, bro. He did the best cry ever after the Bungers shit. What are you talking about? He lost the last 3 fights of his career. Lubin, Harrison, who Charlo just knocked out, and J-Rock. Bro, what are you talking about? Vanes Monroe, all his big fights, you lost, and you talking peanut gallery sounding ass. Danny Jacobs beat you. Guerrero. Bro, Fernando Guerrero, he got melted by Lemieux. Man, come on, bro. I know my boxing. Motherfucker did the best cry ever and he got something to say. Bro, I hate all this coon shit, bro. Y'all be tripping. Man, this long, exaggerated THX ass motherfucking cry. Man, what? Fucking Dracula crying sounding that motherfucker. You was doing way too much. What the fuck, bro? I'm the realest out. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I'm the realest out. I'm a prolonged ass, tardy ass cry. You on drugs, man. That cry is on drugs, bro. What the fuck? You know, Bram Stoker, Dracula, Transylvania sounding ass nigga. What the fuck? What the fuck fight Ishe even won to be this? But see, this is the thing that makes me mad about people like Ishe Smith when they do that Coonan O'Brien. This is what makes me mad, and this is what hurts. Is black fighters if you want to talk about black fighters, the black fighters that be cooning, they do all of this. They do all this cooning and tap dancing. They turn into Gregory Hines and Savion Glover. Motherfucking WB Frog. After these messages, we'll be right back. Ding. They do all this stupid shit, looking like the nigga on the cream of wheat box and shit. Yeah, so you do all this bullshit for motherfuckers that don't even like you. They only like you because you're saying what they want you to say about a non-black person. That is the true reality to these races and the methodology and ideology of how they work. They don't fuck with you. They are saying this because they want to encourage other black people to go against the culture or whatever the fuck. So they're going to encourage you. So all these people, it's like being in the desert and like damn near dying, being in Death Valley, and you think you see a big oasis of water. That's a fucking mirage. These people in the comment section are not your friends. They're just saying what they want to acting like they cool with you so you can keep saying this dumb shit. And then these motherfuckers keep doing it and shit. Like Tim Bradley, he be doing it too. Man, I'm just gonna say it, PBC fighter, like, they're begging. You're doing all this shit, but then as soon as you beat Pacquiao, these same racist motherfuckers talking about death messages. They was sending Tim Bradley ass, bald. Why is it always the Ball brothers right now? Shea Smith, bald-headed ass. Tim Bradley, bald-headed ass. It's always these cue ball, 8-ball, bald-headed motherfucking bowling ball head ass motherfuckers that keep doing this. Dumb coon and shit. But anyway, as soon as goddamn Tim Bradley beat Pacquiao and motherfuckers got mad, these racist motherfuckers got mad, you know, then they started sending Tim Bradley death threats off a fight because he beat this motherfucker. I didn't even think he won, for the record. I thought he lost all 3 Pacquiao fights, but that's just me. I thought he was doing good in the second fight, but he started tripping and getting tired or something. But anyway, they sending him death threats. And the same people that was sending you death threats now fuck with you when you start saying, oh, Tyson Fury, he the motherfucking Terrence Crawford of this shit in the heavyweight. Now they're your friends. But they was a couple years ago when you beat, I want to talk to my promoter. When you beat Pacquiao ass, they send you death threats. Oh yeah, fucking Desert Storm. I'll show you Desert Storm, Bradley. You and Monica. I hope you're locking your door. They sending you death threats and goofy shit because you fuck around and beat Pacquiao. Oh yeah, you bald bitch. Yeah, Tim Bradley. You really think you beat Pacquiao? You ain't beat him. You never beat this motherfucker. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna gut you like a fish in your girlfriend tail. I'm like, bro, these motherfuckers doing all this weird, goofy shit. And these are the people you want to impress and get likes from. Man, miss me with this shit. I'm the god. I don't need no friends. What did Drake say? No new friends. I don't need no new friends if that's my friends. I don't want you to watch my channel. Why would I want to impress you and you're racist? Against anybody. Why am I trying to impress you? What do I get from that? Oh yeah, Tim Bradley. You really think you beat Manny? You think you beat Manny? Oh yeah, I'm watching you right now, Brad. Like, these motherfuckers doing all this shit. Same thing with Shea Smith. You did all this shit and you getting retweeting people that none of them look like you. And you thinking that there's some cool, like they encouraging you. If they loved you so much, then why is your career what it was? Why is your career motherfuckers wasn't in the stands? That shit looked like the Rona virus every time you fought because the crowd was fucking empty. I'm lying? They motherfucking quarantine ass fights. Every time you fought, you was a main event in Sam's Town and Sam's Club and all this shit. This shit was the Rona virus. Quarantine. Ain't nobody in the crowd. Nobody want to travel all of a sudden. You the original coronavirus looking at, bro. So, where were all these people that are now feeling you and fucking with you because you're saying Tyson Fury's innocent and Glovegate is some bullshit. You motherfuckers, you think that he would cheat. He would never cheat, you dumb idiot. Now they your friend. Oh, okay. Oh, now they like you. But your whole career, they ain't, like I said, name a motherfucker got an E. Shea Smith shirt. None of them had an E. Shea Smith shirt. See, I got people that really fuck with me. They fuck with me through thick and thin. Whether I'm right or wrong, they tell me when I'm wrong. When I'm right, they know I'm right. They give credit. So I have a real community. E. Shea Smith, you doing shit to, fucking minstrel show, some Dave Chappelle shit, Clayton Bigsby shit. I smell air. They think they're the best dancer, breathing up all the white man's air. Look at that. Soul Train and grit eating motherfuckers. You doing all this extra shit, this Uncle Ruckus shit for what? I got a new song I came out with called I Hate You Niggas. I hate you niggas. You bitch ass nigga. Yeah, Robert nigga. You gotta put the fear in a black person. In a black person, you gotta put a fear. Give them whips, chains, a job application. Robert nigga. Yeah, Robert. Robert nigga. Bro, you doing all this Uncle You doing all this Uncle Ruckus shit. Yeah, that boy Tyson Fury, he's a good, upstanding white. I got reverse vitiligo. I never meant to supposed to look like this. Tyson Fury would never tamper with them gloves. That's something you shiesty knuckles did. Only a shiesty nigga would tamper with some gloves. Bro, get Uncle Ruckus shit. This shit is played out, bro. Yeah, black. I'm surprised Deontay Wilder didn't put a do-rag on. Fuck the suit. Fuck the costume. He should have wore a do-rag with some Murray's hair grease. Yeah, Murray's nigga. Like Murray, what the fuck? Yeah, some Luster's pink moisturizer out this motherfucker. Some collard greens and bacon pieces and his ham hocks after his weigh-in. What? I bet you Deontay Wilder got a low credit score having ass. He worth millions, but he got that low-ass credit score because his mama used his social when he was a kid. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? 360 wave ass nigga. Yeah, nigga. 360 wave, ocean wave, nigga. Bro, okay. This Glovegate is pretty fucking, it's dumb. It's very stupid. Tyson, he ate the bar meat. Just like you blacks eat the fried chicken. Yeah, fried chicken. You're killing yourselves over a Popeye's chicken sandwich. Over a sandwich. Like, what the fuck is a sandwich and shit? Man, get these motherfuckers out of my face. And don't worry, I don't care if Ishay don't want to interview me, bro. That's cool. I'm good. I interview myself before it. It don't matter. But you doing all this? Yeah, Robert. Yeah, I came to nigga sit you kids. What? You mean baby said, nah, nigga shit. I want nigga shit you kids, Robert, nigga. Whatever. Bruh, whatever. And then motherfuckers making it like it's impossible that, Tyson Fury would dare do anything wrong. But the motherfucker on coke and shit. All right. Okay. Yeah, Robert. Yeah. Let me stop doing that. Sad. And then, like I said, there's all these distractions. You still ain't even answered the most simple of questions. Like, why is his glove flopping? That part. He's like, his glove is flopping because he's trying to catch you jigaboos. You're running. You're like jackrabbits. The blacks are quicker than other species. So he tried to catch these jumping jigaboos. That's why the glove had a flop. He had a low jack on you niggas. Like, what? Oh, okay. And then that's what, bro. And the funny thing is, there used to be actual slaves who would protect the massa. Like, if there was a slave revolt, there's somebody so disenchanted and disenfranchised that if there was a revolt and the slaves got an upper hand, were trying to attack massa, there's a motherfucker slave trying to protect the massa and take the shot for him, like, on some Secret Service shit. So, it's no surprise that we see that same behavior to this day. Like, Ishe would rather take the shot for Tyson Fury and back it. Same thing with the WBC. They rather just say, "Oh, we stand by our champion." All right, stand by him then. And you gonna get the same shot. We looking at everything the same. Anyway, I'm out. That's all I had to say. Robert Nyago.